Hananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, and I know it's hard to tell, but these are in fact miniatures. The camera's close,
So they
so
look
it
like
seems
macroatures.
exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. The depth perception can be deceiving. I'm painting stuff from the Deep Rock Galactic board game. I picked up all the monsters. Well, not all the monsters, but I have been painting these, as you know. And I thought it would be cool to do a couple different monsters if I can get through them today. What do you have?
I have 4 primed miniatures.
Are you still looking at that video game turned board game?
Darkest Dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon, that's the one.
Yeah, I have a crossbow skeleton. I have a pimp cup skeleton. I have a giant snake. And then I have a standard bearer.
You haven't seen Barbie yet, right?
No.
There's a funny joke that's, you said the pimp cup, and there's a funny aside joke where there's sugar daddy, the sugar daddy that they released. I guess that was a limited run toy, but the guy's like, no, I'm not sugar daddy, I'm sugar's daddy, and he points to the dog.
No.
Lots of funny little asides like that.
Yeah, no,
that's what it made me think.
I would like to see it.
No, you should. It was a lot of fun.
I hear good things. Apparently, it outperformed Top Gun Maverick opening weekend.
Good.
So
I had just, for personal interest, I have no interest in Top Gun Maverick at all.
it was actually good. I didn't either. I watched it because it was like my dad's turn to pick the movie, and it was good. It was also, kind of fucking nonsense.
There are a couple things I would like to share with you. First, I'd like to talk about my miniatures real quick. Maybe I can show them on the camera. They don't always come through great because of the webcam quality, but I went a little crazy with the primer today. I don't know if you could tell. This whole side of this guy is brown. That's why you can't really see much detail. It's just dark brown. But then he also, as I rotate him, you can see he has some creams and some yellows. You can definitely see it. This guy in the back, he's got yellow all over his head and stuff. So I primed them from the bottom with brown, from the top with bone, and then with yellow in spots, so that it would give me this kind of sickly underground Deep Rock Galactic feel. So I tripled up on the primers today. I like playing with my primer. That was the first thing I wanted to talk about. My Zenithal prime job with 3 or 4 different primers just for no reason. Oh yeah, I used black also and then ran out of black. So I gotta go get some more black primer. Everybody should have some of that. I need black and white primer. The other thing is I'm on the radio right now. I'm listening to me on the radio show at work.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That is cool, man.
I looked into it. We can't play it on the stream because you still need permission from the artist to play the music, blah, blah, blah.
I thought about it earlier. I was like, maybe we can listen to it, but yeah, no.
Did you look it up too? That's awesome.
No, I didn't look it up. I just figured it out.
Oh yeah, I went and looked. I was curious if we have permission from the station, can we do it? But no, you still need the artist rights.
Yeah, because there's licensed music. Yeah.
Correcto mundo. But anyone out there, you can go to the website. You can go to ktaus.com. 101.9 FM, K-Taus. I'm the DJ of commercial-free Friday nights. That's cool.
All right, went ahead and share the link in the chat if anyone's interested.
It's the first time I'm being a DJ, so it's cool, and I'm kind of nervous what management's going to say and stuff, what their notes are going to be. So it's weird to be nervous for a show that's not live. It's done already.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do to change it, but I'm still nervous. It's funny. That anxiety, you know how it be.
I get nervous during movies, even though I can't change anything. I get nervous during movies I've seen.
I like that. That's funny.
It's annoying. Sometimes I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, no, why wouldn't you do this? I've seen the movie. I know he doesn't do that. And then it's like, I don't know, man. Part of your brain just doesn't accept it,
But
yeah. I'm not sure which one of these bad boys do.
I want to start with the Warden on my side. You know, the one that's pink and white that buffs the other ones?
Yeah. I've been
I haven't used
interested
pink.
in this Pimp Cup guy.
The Pimp Cup, Sugar's daddy.
I'm a little nervous about it. It's very detailed. But
You said you wanted to try slap chop and stuff, right? Did you do that last time?
no, I've never slap chopped anything.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Do it right now.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna be great.
What do I do?
Get some gray.
Okay.
Some, actually, light gray or white. Your call. Either one. They both work. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get some whiter gray, and you're gonna get your dry brush, right? You're gonna make sure your dry brush is nice and dry. You're not gonna paint this thing white or gray. You're gonna slap it. You're gonna slap it with white and gray, with white. Or
I actually finally have proper dry brushes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work great. Oh yeah, nice and dry. That's exactly, yeah. A makeup brush will work fine.
No, these are for painting.
No, but anybody at home. Those are similar to a makeup
They
brush.
look a
So
lot
if you
like a
have,
makeup brush. Yeah.
if you have one that's extra and it's laying around, you can ruin an old makeup brush. Yeah, or you can get some real dry brushes.
Yeah, I bought a whole set. I actually bought a lot of brushes since last time I painted. I got this triple pack from Army Painter from my friendly local game store. And I also bought like this whole container. I got it on sale on Amazon Day. I also got some contrast paint. I got Skeletal Horde Contrast. I don't know how to use it, but
Very cool.
I got it.
So contrast is like the secret to slap chopping. A good contrast or a good speed paint makes it where you could just put 3 colors on your model and it looks like you put shading in 6 or 8 different colors and really you just did 3.
Yeah, you told me that
it does
I
work with
one.
any paint. Yeah, the more contrast and speed paints you have, the better the better results are going to be. But all you really need to do, and what you're going to do after you just slap white all over this thing with your dry brush. I don't mean to get to the next step. I'll wait. I'll just wait.
I haven't done the gray yet.
Yeah, I'll let you do that first. I'll let everybody at home, anybody working on dry brush technique, get your primed mini and get your white out or get your gray out. Get it nice and thin.
Like ash gray, probably?
Yeah.
A lighter gray?
Exactly.
Cool. Alright, I got it.
And what color did you prime your minis?
Black.
Oh yeah, this is gonna work great then. So basically, the theory, right? I work better with the theory. I have to know what I'm doing for it to make sense, really. The theory is the shadows are already there because you primed it black. So what you're gonna do is dry brush the entire thing white, and you're not gonna try to get into the cracks at all because the shadows are already done. You already did it.
Yeah.
So you dry brush the whole thing white, and then you add color. And the way it's going to look is the stuff that is on the top that took the most paint from the dry brushing is going to be the brightest, and the stuff that's down low is going to stay black. And that's it. You did it. You slap chopped. You just dry brush the whole thing gray or white first, and then you paint it. The thinner the paint, the better. Do 2 thin coats.
So thinner than usual.
Yes, that's right.
I'll add a little extra water then.
And this whole process, if you have speed paints or contrasts, you can dry brush those too. Yeah, that way you don't cover up too much of the black.
What?
See, I punched my mic and accidentally unplugged it. That's what makes slap chopping so easy. More like slap punching. So since I did the zenithal priming, right, I basically saved myself that step of having to do the gray or white dry brushing. You can see that one side of this pink monster takes on a lot more pink. This side I'm showing you basically looks like it has no pink at all. The other side, very bright pink.
It's funny. I could stop now and it looks good. Wow, that works way too well. That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
It's so crazy how well that works off the bat. It looks like a statue now.
So I know a lot of people, they just use that as their only, that's what they do. They they slap chop and they're done. I love it as a step, but not as an entire project. I think it's great to do some zenithal priming from above and some slap chop on your project. I just don't think you have to do it to the whole thing. I think it's a great way to start every single project, though. But why wouldn't you start this way? You know what I mean? Your color's all built in for you. Your shading's built in.
Yep, I'm already done.
How many models can you do? Yeah, it looks great. See? Okay, so you have the skeleton bone, right?
Yeah.
The skeleton bone contrast?
Yeah.
Just use that to hit his face and his hands.
With what?
That's dry brush that skeleton contrast.
You dry brush it?
I have one contrast, so I don't want to tell you to do this wrong. You don't need to slather it, though. You know what I mean? You're not trying to cover up any of the black. So I think,
I should use a smaller brush, probably.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And you could just hit his little face and hit his little hands with that.
These are super fine detail, these new ones. I'm going to unsheath it. Alright. Do you use your contrast straight out of the pot, or do you pour it? What's up, Synth?
What's up, Synth Weasel? I shake my contrast, shake it all the time, and then I put a little bit in the cap, and then that's not true. I try to scoop it from the cap into my palette.
There's already
go straight from the pot.
There's already a bunch in the mouth.
In the cap. Yeah, I try to scoop that over to my palette. That's my personal choice. Then I can mix some colors later if I like. What am I doing? I'm working on the Warden from Deep Rock Galactic. I am on the Deep Rock Galactic fandom.com. It's sort of like their Wikipedia for Deep Rock. And they have a compendium of all the different monsters back to back to back, so I can see some color schemes. How you like me now?
In what? Deep Rock Galactic Wikipedia?
Yeah, Deep Rock's, yeah. They've got all the monsters on one page, so you could just scroll down and see the colors. Like, thanks, guys. Appreciate you, fans. Deep Rock has an amazing fan base.
Yeah.
It's the end of the week, man. It's over.
Yeah, I kind of had an easy day at work. Like, literally everybody had called out, so we didn't do shit. And then I got to come home a little early.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I watched some Twisted Metal. I watched the first 2 so far. I like it.
I started getting into Twisted Metal, man.
It's good.
Me and Annie, yeah, we're already a few episodes in. We're like 4 or 5 episodes in.
It's surprisingly good, man.
It's more watchable than I thought it would be, for sure.
It's one of the better shows I've seen lately.
It's really funny that this came out during the writer's strike and the actor's strike. I'm really happy to the timing on this one.
Yeah, good timing on their part.
Yeah. Release a banger right as the strike's going on.
Yeah.
Pro move.
Pro move.
I'd already made up my mind, before it started, that I was not going to be a fan of Will Arnett being the voice while Samoa Joe was the body. And I still don't like it.
I liked it. His voice was great. The character was great. The body was correct.
My God. The body acting is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Samoa Joe as the body. I just wish he did the voice too. But it's, oh my God, like episode 4 or 5, wherever I'm at, Sweet Tooth just had a great scene. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Please don't. But yeah, I figured he would show back up.
Correct. That was enough spoiler, right? Is that he shows back up.
I figured he would. It seemed he was too good for a one-off.
Yeah, it seemed inevitable, right? And Sweet Tooth's the main character of Twisted Metal. He's just not the main character of the show. Not that Twisted Metal has a main character, but he's the flagship with no question.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to leave your flagship character out only in one episode or whatever.
I just hope we get to see Axel.
Yes. Oh my God. So I was talking to Annie about that, and she was like, "Are you kidding me? That character sounds so stupid." And she looked it up, and she was like, "It is so stupid." And I was like, "Yeah, I never said it wasn't stupid, but but isn't he awesome?"
Yeah, he was the only person I would ever play because it was so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious. I played. I think his name was Grim, and he was like a Vietnam veteran who ate his friends in a POW camp because he had to. You know, they all have horrible stories like that, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping he shows up, some army vet who had to go through horrible trauma and eat his friends. That was my guy. Eat your friends. Eat your friends. I'm just kidding. Don't eat your friends. They're your friends, man.
You get your friends. I give you permission.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna eat
pro
anybody,
cannibalism.
if you're gonna eat anybody, eat your friends. Don't eat a stranger. Don't ruin their life. Just eat your worst friend. Everybody has a friend who deserves to be eaten, I think.
I already have shitty friends that have died, so that'll.
Oh, that's right. They've already been eaten.
Yes, sir. Rest in pieces, dog.
Slap, 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 slap. I'm getting pink all over this thing.
Oh, I actually think
Pink.
the sleeve on the shoulder on his left arm exposes bone. So I'm gonna put the contrast there too.
How's the contrast looking?
Working
Does
great.
it look like you need to dry brush it, or can you just throw it in there?
No, I'm dry brushing it. I haven't tried to just throw it in. Yeah, I put it a little darker just now, and it works. A little heavier. Yeah, it works. How interesting. Yeah, then
What's interesting?
just how slap chopping's working for me. It's working pretty good.
Yeah.
Wish I had more
Yeah.
contrast mates.
Right. That's why I did get a big box of speed paint, army painter speed paints. I got them at a pretty good value, but I didn't love them. And the more that I have experimented with slap chopping, the more I realized that if you really should get flat white spray paint. Uh, we all should. Everybody listening should get white spray paint, matte white, get matte black and matte white.
I have matte
And
black.
from now on, spray everything, like, from the head down with matte black. Spray it all. Boom, boom, boom. Black everything. And then come back over once it starts to dry. Do the white from above. Get the head and the chest and stuff with the white. Boom. There's your light source on the faces, because you pretty much always want your faces to pop. Bam, bam, bam. Hit it with your white zenithal from above, and you're halfway to slap chop already by the time you sit down to paint. Matte
Good
white,
idea.
matte black. Yeah, I'll be picking them up for sure. Because I've used so many primers, man, and I have suffered so you guys don't have to. Don't use satin. Don't use chalk. If you use camo, it's dope. It will make your model look furry, though, and it'll really fuck your brush up in a heartbeat. But I love it for orc stuff because it makes their stuff look really like fuzzy and rusty and horrible.
Yeah. Well, there it is. I also got another effects paint. Got
What's that
disgusting
one?
slime.
Disgusting. What is it? Lime?
Slime.
Slime. Oh, that's cool. I have one similar. I have a Nurgle Rot technical paint,
Ooh. Technical paints are
And then-
interesting, yeah.
and I bet those are really similar.
Probably. Yeah, this is an army painter. Yours is Citadel.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Citadel. Yeah, of course, Nurgle, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that paint's like weirdly sticky.
Weirdly sticky.
There's like glue in it. Like I could tell just by touching it. I'm dropping a metal ball in.
Nice.
That's why I'm touching my paint. So how you doing, Synth Weasel? Doing all right? Always glad to see you.
Hell yeah.
Bah!
Was that a stretch? I looked up to see if you were showing me your mini, and you weren't.
No, it was a bah!
Just waking yourself up.
Just kind of a release of pain.
Okay, yeah. That nagging pain that is existence.
Being alive, yeah. Being alive is hard.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Alright, so this guy's wearing a pimp coat. I'm gonna do some sort of bright color for the primary, but then like the fur. I don't know what to do for the fur. I could leave it this gray and it'd probably look fine. Maybe even good. So maybe I'll do the primary color first to see how it goes together. Not sure what to do.
It's a good idea.
Adequate.
You could do. He's got magic, doesn't he?
Not really.
Oh, the cup has. What does the cup have in it?
It's red usually, and he spills it on you, and it triggers like your fear.
So it's supposed to be like wine or blood or something.
It's like blood or some weird, yeah.
Keeping that in mind, that's a color you can balance. You know, you're gonna have some red in the cup.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do red trim on the jacket also. You could also do it like a splash of red on him that looks like he spilled it on himself, with a darker red on his clothes.
Oh yeah, maybe around his collar.
Oh, does he drink it? Does he drink that juice?
I mean, it looks like it's meant to be drinking. It's out of a goblet. I might actually have a full Alien RPG one-shot sometime soon. Looking forward to that, so that's cool. Hey, at Avenging Penguin. What's up, Pango?
What's up, Pango?
Hello, you weirdly sticky painters. How is the making of things geeky? It's going good. Doing some slap chop.
Yo, Penguin, you'd want to know this. The making of things is going so good. I walked into work today at 11. I made 2 new commercials for the radio station, and then I trained today to be the DJ for commercial-free Friday nights. So right now I'm actually listening to me on the radio. Kate's House, 101.9. We have a website, and you can go listen to me live. You know, I'm not there. Obviously, I recorded it earlier, but that's it. That's cool. I shared my news. You'd think it was cool. There it is.
That is cool, dude.
I'm so proud, man. I'm awesome.
You should be proud.
Awesome.
I'm proud of you, buddy. You fucking did it. Good
Come
job,
a long
man.
way, man. A couple of years ago, things weren't great.
Things are getting better, man. Things, if you work at it, things can get better.
If you build it,
They will come. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm thinking red, purple, or yellow.
Red, purple, or yellow. For the fur or for the whole jacket?
The jacket.
Oh, no. I would do the jacket. I would do the jacket like brownish. I would do the jacket to make it look like a leather jacket. And then I would do brighter colors on the trim and the cup.
I feel like it's supposed to be kind of like a bright, velvety jacket.
What if you did like a blue with gold trim?
Blue and gold go together well.
Then the gold cup and then the red juice?
Blue could work. Need a dark blue, though. Let's see. Ultramarine or deep blue? What do you think? Probably deep blue, I think.
I agree. There's a, for some reason, I don't like the ultramarine green. I don't remember why I don't like it.
Blue?
Yes, sorry. Blue. I was thinking Absolution Green, but I do like that one.
Absolution. Everybody in the world has at least one nibble. It's not true.
From the hit movie Team America World Police.
Yeah. Congrats, Casualty. That's pretty rad. When I was a kid, I myself wanted to go into radio at one point. I was dissuaded by the ultra-competitive nature of the field, though. It's fair, dog.
That is very fair. Obviously, I went into the law enforcement field and then somehow fell into this. But, you know, I have the whole background of podcasting and streaming and all that, so it's not like I don't sort of have a background, but I have no professional background. I really feel lucky, man. I really feel like I'm professional. It's great. You know, we do make money with it, so you're not wrong.
We make more than I ever expected that we would.
That's true. That's true. The other day we made $20. That's $20 more than I thought we'd ever make.
Oh yeah, I told you about that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, someone spent a lot.
Somebody getting those Green Ronin books.
Yeah, man.
There's also a convention going on right now. I was wondering if, like...
Gen Con?
Yeah, I was wondering if, like, Troy gave somebody our code or something at the convention.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what we should have been doing on Blue Sky every day. Talking about Green Ronin at Gen Con and trying to tell people to use our code.
Oh, yeah. Could have been good. My social media's been doing pretty well.
Nice.
With my series. People
I gave up on Twitter. I took it off of my home screen, and then today when I opened my computer, I typed in TW to open up Twitch, and I saw Twitter pop up, so I hit the X, so it doesn't recommend it anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
Elon can keep, he could keep it.
Yeah. That's fair. I'll be moving off of it eventually, too. This blue looks pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Let's click back over and see what this looks like on the website. Okay, so I gotta do kind of a cream along the edges here, like a highlight type of situation. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta get some dark purples in there. I guess I should do the dark purples first, since the white cream is gonna be on the top.
Oh, Synth Weasel, you got your Fantasy Age 2nd edition physical copy. Hell yeah.
Hey, hell yeah. Congrats.
Hell yeah.
I bet it's easier to flip to the stunts that way.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time flipping to the stunts in the PDF.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also want to make a homebrew stunt page for us.
That'd be cool.
Because there's so many stunts in like Modern Age and stuff that are awesome that aren't carried over. I would just want to put all the stunts from all the editions in one place and get approval from you to use them.
I'd be fine with that, probably.
Yeah, there may be a couple that need to come off.
There may be a couple that are like wonky or that would do something unattended, but yeah. Especially when it comes to money.
Oh yeah, maybe some of those money ones, yeah. Good call.
Dungeon Master, baby.
They don't call him Dungeon Chump. Well, not to his face.
Oh shit. It's all good saying stuff to my back says more about them than it does about me.
True, true, true.
this weapon bronze out for these buckles. See if I like it.
You will. The bronzes look much better than the golds.
Does the metal paint need to be watered down?
No, not necessarily. And also, you're just doing buckles, right?
Yeah, buckles.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I was going to say, don't paint the whole thing that color, but if you're doing buckles, you'll be fine.
I'm just doing buckles.
If you're doing like a sword, I would not ever paint a sword with one flat metallic paint because it'll look like you painted it with one color.
Yeah. Painting buckles. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks metal. Trying to be very dainty. Everyone knows how dainty I am. Oh, Jahan and I, we really did share a thought about Temo's living axe last week. I was doing some kind of idea. Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah.
That's how you know you're watching the right amount of fresh out the box, when you start sharing thoughts with us.
Yeah. One of us. One of us.
You ever seen that movie?
What movie?
The one with that famous "One of Us" quote is from?
What movie is it?
It's called Freaks.
Oh yeah, someone was talking about that at work today.
It's like super horrible and inappropriate.
Oh, that's funny.
Nowadays, because it was filmed in like the time of black and white movies, and it's just like barely a talkie. And it's got real disabled people in it that are just pretty much being exploited for the film's purposes. And it's sort of a psychological horror, and it's spooky, man. It's definitely spooky. Yeah, exploitive and hard to watch.
Yeah.
But spooky. I watched it when I was I don't want to say a kid, but I was probably like 12 or 13.
That's a kid.
Yeah. And you wonder how we turned out this way.
Yeah, man. Faces of Death.
Yeah, right?
Hardcore pornography.
The Wild West of the internet.
Yeah, you could download anything from LimeWire, dog.
Yeah, girl.
Anything.
I was watching a wrestling documentary the other day, and somebody explained ECW as if it were LimeWire. That's the comparison they gave.
That's funny.
They said, what did LimeWire do for music? And they're like, it changed it. What did ECW do for wrestling? It changed it. Where's LimeWire now? It's gone. Where's ECW now? It's gone.
Yeah, it's a good analogy.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Kind of simple, you know. Simple but funny. In that documentary, they talked about how Disney almost bought ECW.
That'd be weird.
Right? That would have changed the world.
I'm gonna kick your ass, ho!
Yeah, they said the product was just a little too gritty for them. But that means they've been interested in buying some sort of professional wrestling for a long time. I always hear that they're in the talks to buy the rights to WWE streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that whole UFC merger thing.
Who merged with the UFC?
UFC, WWE merged. They're under the same
true.
parent company now. And I'm sure that would slow down Disney from buying them. They're probably just got a lot more expensive.
Yeah, but Disney has all the money in the world.
That's true.
Damn, man, those buckles look great.
You fucking look great.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
You see that?
Hold on now. Let me click over. Oh, yeah, those do look good. Yeah, man.
They turned out
Hell
really
yeah.
good. I painstakingly painted those motherfuckers. Looking good, little buddy. Looking real good.
Little pink legs, little white trim. Bingo, bango, bongo. Let's paint some purple in this dude's recesses.
Bingo bongo, show us your dongo.
Yo! And that's when our stream got canceled.
I'm fine
Our fans were just cheering to do it. How could we not?
with that.
Let's add some more purple to this. Like, way more paint than I need, but I need it to be purple.
Yeah, man, in that one chat, dude, I sent that wolf's head because, like, I'd already talked to you about it or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I saw it, but then everyone else did. I was like, that's kind of fucked up, y'all.
Nobody said anything, or they just all sent the wolf's head?
Everybody sent the wolf's head except for one person. They said,
Good enough,
like,
I'll take it.
Like, dope.
Good enough, I'll take it.
Yeah, good enough, sure. Bare minimum.
Hey man, any support from friends is better than none, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know me, dude. I'm an angry old man.
Yeah, you are. You've been an angry old man for a long time, though.
Yeah. Let's see. I love purple. Thank you. I don't know what to do with that. Did you mention purple?
Yeah, I was over here mixing up some purple.
Oh, okay.
Making some tasty, making some tasty good purple.
I was like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's me. They're cheering for my purple. I was trying to turn my pink purple for the recesses in here.
Alright, now what color to do this cup?
I was gonna say gold, but it should probably be the same color as the buckles, just for color balance.
You think?
I do think, yeah.
Okay. I'll just keep you going then. I'm very focused today.
Nice.
The song that's playing right now is saying, I love color. I love color.
How appropriate.
How appropriate.
Meanwhile, my song's over here like, ba-doo-ga-doo, ba-doo-ga-doo, da-doo-ga-doo, there's a four-leafed clover. That's what's going on Kate's out.
Ah. I keep forgetting that you're listening to that.
Yeah, I kind of want to be, listening to my own stuff, so I am getting, I guess, notes or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. When we first started the podcast, I listened to every episode.
Nice.
Cup looks good, that color, dude. Hot little color. Looks good.
Oh fuck! I made myself laugh. That was fucking funny.
What'd you say? You listened to your own joke or something?
Yeah, it's exactly what happened. I was calling out all the song names, and the last song coming on this hour is called Irish Girl, and the band is called the Dirty Knobs. And so I go, and following is Irish Girl by the Dirty Knobs? That's a name. And then it just goes back to the music.
Yeah, it's like saying dirty dicks.
Yeah, it's big old dirty penises. Yeah, no, it's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% over here making myself laugh, which is good.
Yeah, man.
If my show's funny, you know?
I'm sure it is, brother.
If it makes me laugh.
I'm sure it's funny, man. You're funny.
Thanks, man.
I know you need reassurance
Validation
sometimes.
constantly? Yeah.
You do need a lot of validation, but...
True,
you know,
true.
It's okay, man. We all need something, you know?
Yep.
It's not the worst thing.
I like being told good job, you know?
Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with that. My poor buddy. My friend is starved for validation.
I'm always just trying so hard to win.
Yeah, man. I need validation sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes my well runs dry.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We all need it sometimes, buddy. Your circumstances just cause you to need it more, which is understandable.
I was thinking this morning how funny it would be if I was like, guys, can I be the sales employee of the month? Because I'm the only sales employee. If I just like, hey, can I get a
bonus? Yeah, that'd be funny. Or a plaque or something.
Can I get a... Yeah, exactly. Can I get a plaque that says I'm the best salesperson you have? It's like, bro, you're our only salesperson. Like, yeah, but can I have a plaque? Can I have a plaque that says it?
Feels like my fucking certificate, my employee of the month certificate from Payway. It's fucking meaningless. So meaningless.
Oh, shit.
This is definitely coming along. I think yellow would look good on the fringes. It's funny, I haven't even played this game yet, and I'm gonna have a bunch of colored fucking models.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be kind of cool. I've never painted my board game minis. I have hundreds. I've just never really done it.
If you die before me, I get your minis.
You can paint them, but you have to send them back to Jenny.
Yeah, because if you guys have a kid, your kid has to get the minis.
Well, because she's gonna want the board games, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I don't know if she would recover from dying, though. Honestly, I don't know that she would bounce back from that shit.
Shit, knock on wood, man.
For her bouncing back from me dying?
No, for you dying. Her luck hasn't been great recently.
No, it hasn't. It's okay, neither is mine, so that means I'll probably stay alive.
Even worse, you'll just survive whatever horrible thing happens.
Yeah.
That's alright, man. We'll still play tabletop games together and paint minis, no matter what.
I'll just do it with my voice synthesizer after I get fucking...
Yeah, you could just do it from your wheelchair, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I appreciate it. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair, buddy. Hey, thanks, man.
I'll still be your friend if you're in a wheelchair.
It'd be really weird if you wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's easy for me to say that. Let's cross that road when we get there, huh?
That's fair. Like, even though we just see each other sitting on camera,
And
like
yeah,
knowing that you can't stand up, I don't know that I would. You know what I mean?
nah, sure, I could hang out with you anyway.
Because like
The same goes,
at a point, it's just lazy.
same goes for you. Avenging Penguin. We're shooting that at you too.
Well, if Penguin loses his legs,
Yeah, we're Penguin's friend as long as he can walk.
nope.
We're still Eric's friend either way, though.
Yeah.
Those guys said messed up stuff about handicapped people on their stream, and it's like, yeah, those guys say messed up stuff about everything on their stream. Those guys are literally special.
We didn't say we wouldn't be friends with handicapped people.
It's just specific people.
Specific people
that we
becoming
know
handicapped.
already.
Yeah.
I think that everybody understands that.
It's because they're on thin ice.
True. At least it looks like they're on thin ice when they try to stand up and walk around.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Handy shots fired.
Whoo! Alright, I think it's time for yellow. So he's also wearing boots. Probably gonna have to hit that with brown. He's also has, like, you can see his pants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do about the pants. And then he also has a shirt on underneath that looks kind of like pleated almost. I think I actually see a gold chain hanging from his neck. I'm gonna hit that with this bronze color. Oh yeah, that's real pretty. Yeah, the shirt, I don't know. Maybe I should go like mummy's robe to make it look like dirty linen. You know?
I think that's a good idea. There's also Banshee Brown, which is just Mummy's robe except a little darker.
I don't know if I have that one.
Oh, yeah, maybe you don't. I'm a big fan of that color. I'm using it today.
Is that brown? No, I don't have that.
Yeah, it looks almost just like Skeleton Bone and Mummy White. Just a little bit darker.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mummy's robe's a little light. I might add some black to it. Just a little.
I keep making like tiny little color mistakes and getting like one little piece of purple where it doesn't go, or one piece
Eric
of
Jackson!
pink and fix it. Eric Jackson, I was just talking about you.
What's up, dog? Just passing
talking.
through. That's all good. We're happy to have you pass through because we like you.
Yes. You missed a whole bit, and I'm not sure it would have been your favorite bit.
We don't really have any followers that I'm like, you know, like, they showed up. Oh no.
Yeah, same, yeah. There's nobody that, like, we're like, oh, crap, this guy again.
Not yet.
Yeah, no, we're legitimately excited to see our folks.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard stories of other people, like, I don't want to name names, but we know somebody who, remember they were getting, like, sexually harassed? And,
Yeah,
like,
it was really fucking funny.
it was such a strange request.
It was really fucking funny. I was in their stream one time and saw it happen live and was trying not to laugh.
You actually saw it happen? That's funny.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Fucking
Yeah, someone kept asking them to
pop.
put a styrofoam sword up their butt, and it was really funny.
It's so strange.
They were getting trolled for like weeks at a time. The person would like ask legit questions and like hang out, and then would be like, "Hey, by the way, could you put a plastic sword up your butt?" And like, you know, I'm not typing LOL in the chat, but like, I'm sitting on my couch just fucking laughing my ass off.
It's pretty funny.
Not that we need somebody to come in here and troll us that way, but that's a pretty funny troll that would just make me laugh.
It's pretty funny. I tried to darken up this mummy's robe. I did it wrong.
Yeah, that's funny.
I added a little black, but all I did was make it gray. I need to add like a dark brown.
That's kind of funny. I would have done the same thing and been like, "What did I do? Whoops."
Yeah, I was really confused by it. I would like to add sexual harassment's not funny. It's just like that one specific request is pretty funny.
Asking somebody to put a sword, a fake sword up their butt is kind of funny. It's a kind of funny a troll.
It's
pretty
amusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wouldn't say it's harmless, but it's definitely amusing.
I mean, as far as trolling goes, like, you're not DDoXing me. You're not threatening me to come to my house or anything weird. You just asked me to put a sword in my butt. That's kind of funny. It's funny for a little bit.
It's funny like the first time. I felt like it became a big issue.
Also, even though it was funny the first time, it also becomes funnier with time.
I mean, time plus tragedy, man.
Like, here's the guy again who's going to ask me to put a sword up my butt. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that this week. And you're like, okay.
Unless you want to.
And then he does it anyways. And you're like, you got me. Like, that's, make a friend out of him.
It's pretty funny. You know, I don't know. It's bananas. It's so bananas to me that someone would do that, you know?
To each their own.
Well, I don't know if you're supposed to use it for that, but yeah, I guess don't kink shame, huh?
Yeah, don't kink shame,
Kink shaming is my kink.
Oh shit, that's next level.
Got the dirty linen shirt on. Oh, brown here. Hit those boots. They're still talking about colors. It's funny. Can you see all the colors of the universe? This is a new song too. That's funny.
Just got the color playlist on.
Yeah, I guess. So how's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything cool? Oh. So I have this sword, Kinkception. Kinkception, kink shaming's my kink. Gotcha. That's funny. Now, if anything did happen to me, I believe I would still try to make art. Okay. Yeah.
I think I finished my warden.
Nice. I got some work to do here, but I'm getting there. I'll definitely be doing another mini, or at least starting one today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of want to get to this exploder. It's a whole different color palette. It's all yellows and reds, and I've been working with pinks and purples and whites.
Yeah, my exploder was fun. That was a good model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more and more into the painting, and like I've gotten close a couple times to actually like painting not on stream, which I haven't been doing.
So, the offer's not always open, but there is sort of a standing offer that if you're off and you want to paint and I'm off and we want to paint, we could just jump on a stream and paint. I could do that.
We could do that, yeah. Could be fun. The opportunity arises. sure, Doug. Oh shit. It's the second time I've dropped my paint palette.
Oops. One of these times it's gonna make a mess.
Yeah. It hasn't yet, so that's cool.
I think I'm happy where this warden is at. I'm gonna hit him with a wash later in a couple of spots. But for now, I'm gonna push him aside. And I don't know if I want to do my spitballer or my exploder. I've been wanting to do the spitballer for a long time.
Spitballer could be cool.
Spitballer! I can hit him with some speed paints too, because I have some speed paints that are his color. That's what I'm excited for.
That's exciting. For sure.
Creatures, scrolling down. There we go. Stationary creatures. Looks like some green on the throat and the bottom jaw. All the way down, and it's probably green on the back too, with some blue on the roots and some blue on the top. Alright, let's do it.
I gotta hit
Sounds
my
easy
fur
enough.
with yellows. I gotta hit the wine with red, and then I gotta do some touch-ups and I'll be done.
Nice.
Ooh. Guess I'll go demonic yellow. It's probably my best bet.
Alright, I got my speed paint. Plasmatic bolt is where I'm going to start, and it's definitely way too blue, so I'm going to add a little bit of green to it. Add a little splash of green like a psychopath. There we are. Oh, that didn't really mix. It's really cool. The way that speed paints like do or don't mix with other paints is really cool when you start playing with them and mixing them around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
Like it takes a while. Like right now I poured down this plasmatic green and
Yeah.
I poured in some airbrush green that's also really thin, so that, you know, theoretically they should mix pretty well. But as I'm mixing them, you could just see the swirl and swirl and swirl and swirl as they're refusing to mix in the middle. They do mix. They're taking a while, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great color, but the speed paints have a different medium in them, and so when you add stuff to them, the medium kind of tries to fight for a second.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. There's also, when I got these speed paints, there was just medium in the box, so you can add it to any color and make your own speed paint of any color.
What do you mean?
That was cool. Like, there's the medium, right? The actual medium. There's, like, clear medium. So if you can add some colors to it, you can spread
that's
the medium out. Yeah, you can make your own little
Like
colors.
blank paint?
Yes, exactly, like blank paint. Well said.
It's pretty cool.
Agreed. Very cool.
I like it.
All right. We're doing the green first. It's the bottom of the jaw and the bottom kind of the teeth. The mouth also.
Boop, 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 boop. Doing some fine detail right now, really focusing.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm just slapping green all over the stem of this spitballer right now, in a very just chaotic way. This is I'm just making a mess over here because it's first layer, so why not?
Yeah. Hey, there's the radio station in the chat for you there, Penguin.
Yo, thank you.
I just added it again. I don't think you were here earlier.
Yeah, you missed a good one. There was a song that was called Last Dance, and the artist was Milky Chance. And I just came back in from it and was like, Last Dance by Milky Chance. That one's a lot of fun to say.
What kind of music is it?
Kind of poppy.
Oh, that's funny.
I would say it's kind of poppy and kind of girly, honestly.
Do you have a sound machine?
Like to make funny noises?
Yeah.
Probably, but I didn't ask where it was yet. So I can do like shock jock morning radio DJ stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably love that. That is not their vibe at all.
It'd be funny though.
Yeah, it would. It's always funny when it's funny.
Yeah. You ever seen Parks and Rec?
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched the entire show twice.
Yeah. Nick Kroll's fucking character Weenie in the Butt, the radio show. Him and that other guy. Weenie and the Butt. You've been weenied by the butt. I don't know. They're just It's pretty classic. That must be really fun.
I was thinking the same thing. Just be an idiot on set and get rewarded for it. Just be an absolute idiot. Weenie in the butt. Oh, yeah. I made an absolutely beautiful green, and I put it all over this handsome young man. I'm proud of myself.
I'm almost done with my yellows here, so.
Let's go to Magic Blue now, and hit this guy with some blue on the top, because that's how Spitballers look from Deep Rock Galactic.
You see my guy?
Man, yours is looking so good.
It's getting there, bro.
Hard to believe you just started painting minis a couple months ago.
Yeah, man, I've come a long way. It's nice to have somebody like that's ahead of you and can teach you everything they learn.
Yeah, I just made all these mistakes, so I can help you with some of the technical stuff that I've learned.
Yeah, you just learned slap chopping, and now I'm learning slap chopping. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I struggled. I wouldn't say I struggled, but I went through 3 pieces learning. So I did the legwork to try to make it easier for you.
Yeah. Ooh, should I use glistening blood effects paint for the wine?
Yeah, probably actually.
Nice. Do I want to dry brush this?
No, actually, you don't. Funny question. No, because if your brush is wet when you paint it, it will look wet. So you can literally make that look like wet wine if you just have a soaked brush as you do this. Or wet blood, or what have you.
I want a bigger brush. Ah, there we go. We're breaking my army painter set.
Yeah, girl.
This one. I have a lot of brushes. Remember I told you my mom bought that set of brushes on accident somehow?
Yeah, that's really funny.
I have those too.
I gotta let that dry first. I'm just pushing paint out of the way. Alright, where else did this creature have blues? Oh, binging penguin. I was listening to episode 92 of Fresh Out the Podcast, the Flash movie, and was laughing out loud at Gary's responses. Now I have to go back and watch it to see the reactions that go with it. That was a good one. I was losing my mind.
Yeah, Gary was upset. I mean, I was... Yeah, look at my face, too. I was not having it, man. I was not I mean, come on. That CGI shit. Trying to defend that CGI. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, it's supposed to look like absolute bullshit.
It looked terrible, dude. Okay, this blood looks incredible.
One of my absolute favorites, the Foo Fighters. I love the Foo Fighters. Let's jam.
I mean, yeah, they rock.
That was my last intro for this song.
It's a good intro.
It's the only song that I did a solo intro for. Everything else was like, you listen to this, this, and this is coming up. But this is the only one that I stopped and was like, yo, Foo Fighters, let's go.
I like that they're friends with Tenacious D.
Yeah, I like that too.
Because doesn't Dave Grohl drum for every Tenacious D album?
I don't know if he still does, but I know that he did, without a doubt.
And that's incredible.
Dave Grohl is known as the nicest man in rock and roll.
Yeah, he seems like a really outstanding person. He was on... I listened to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and he was on there, and he was awesome. He was a cool guy.
He always seems real cool, man.
He was just talking about living his rock star life, and like, it was just crazy, man. He was like, yeah, we were in France, and we decided to rent motorcycles and go down to this vineyard off, you know, where they make this really rare wine, and it was crazy.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course. Must be nice.
Yeah. Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold a grudge against that guy.
Must be nice. One of the only things I know about him was that back in like 2005 or something, they were at some producer's house and the guy put on bum fights, and Dave Grohl kicked the fucking guy out of his house.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yep. Good for him, man.
Yep. Good for him indeed.
Did you
I
hear
don't know a lot about Dave Grohl, but I know that one.
the bum fights guy was on Dr. Phil? Did you see that shit? When he was...
yeah, I did.
And he dressed up like him?
Dressed up like Dr. Phil.
Because he was like, you do the same shit? It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. He is right, though, about Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil's a huge piece of shit, dude.
Dr. Phil's a great example of even a broken clock is right twice a day. Like,
Yeah.
every now and then you see something inspiring from his show, and it's like, well, yeah, but the dude's a piece of shit liar. He just failed into a win.
Yeah, how are you going to be a divorced marriage counselor? You know? I don't know.
Let me tell you what not to do is be me, I guess. Don't do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. And it wasn't like mutual. Like, I think she left him because he's a monster or something.
Oh, nice. I just figured he cheated because he's a monster.
I mean, you know, that's tomato, I guess.
Yeah, true. Allegedly, you know. Our whole podcast is everything we do is allegedly. I've gone on the record to say this multiple times.
I don't want to say where because like it's too much information to say where, but somewhere, this person I'm acquainted with, not really by choice, was like trying to. He was talking about like, oh yeah, man, this girl that I work with or something on this side gig. She was like, she sent me like boob pictures to see if her breast implants were like cool, and then like he's like, she wants to fuck. I'm like, have fun cheating on your wife, buddy.
Boo.
Piece of shit. But he was like, no, I wouldn't do that. It's like, okay.
Boo. Boo that guy.
Yeah, I boo that guy all the time. Yeah, it's no one you know or anything. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I figured it was somebody from, you know, like you said, no reason to name where, but
Yeah.
I figured it was someone that you know in person that I don't know in person.
Correct. And they're just, you know, a shitty person. I think I'm about done with this guy, dude. Looking good.
Hell yeah.
I'm worried if I do any more, I'll start messing up some of the better stuff that I did.
Hey man, that's an important step to realize.
When to stop, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You gotta know when to hold on. Know when to fold on. Know when to walk away. Oh, I can't sing anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, that's right. Was it 15, 30 seconds?
Something like that.
But I don't think their AI recognition device is going to pick that up as a real version. I think you'll be all right.
Probably. Alright, last thing to do. Bring this contrast paint back in and just touch up the areas where I overstepped. And then I'll be done with this model.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much right at the halfway point. That's cool.
I love the way this is looking too. Mine's coming out great.
Hell yeah, dude. You really don't need a lot of this contrast paint.
No, because you already painted it gray, right? So all you're doing is just painting the gray paint with the contrast. You need very little.
Yeah. Alright. That boy's done.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if you can see.
What's up, wife? Yeah, hell yeah.
Look good?
Oh, let me look at your guy. My wife walked in and I said, "What's up, wife?" Oh yeah, look at this, wife. Look, before you walk away, look how good Jahan is now. He was slap chopping for his first time. Look at this. Hey, yeah, there you go. Do the thing. Yeah, reset it with your hand.
That's pretty good.
It does, right? I was like, holy crap, man, you've come a long way.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot better, man. There it is.
There it is. Right? Doesn't that look great?
Really good, yeah.
I'm saying.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm digging this thing, dude. Oh, turned out good. Yeah, I was like, that one was intimidating to me, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. See how far I've come, and I did it. So.
Hell yeah, absolutely hell yeah, big hell yeah.
Oh, Snapdragons, that's pretty dang good, my dude. Thanks, dog. I appreciate that. Reminds me of some shitty coworker I have who was talking about asking a coworker out, and I was like, "Don't you have a girlfriend?" He was like, "Gotta keep a backup." Or maybe I just want to upgrade. I almost puked in my mouth. Yeah, dude, it's like, if you feel that way, like, break up.
Tell the other person, man.
Yeah, break up.
Fucking keep it secret and
The
tell
reason-
your coworkers doesn't help anybody.
The reason why they pursue women from the comfort of a relationship is so they have something to fall back on. It gives them confidence. It's because they're cowards.
That's exactly right.
It's because they're cowards. And it's not an emotionally healthy thing to do for anybody involved, including the person doing it. Like, it doesn't help you, you know? I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
I'm with you. You're just wasting the other person's fucking time. You're wasting their emotions, their energy, their investment. Just fucking let them know that you're a piece of shit so they can move on with their time.
Yeah, I agree. Man, that mini, like, I feel like I, like, finished
Leveled up.
creatively. Yeah.
Yeah, you leveled up, man.
I feel good. Now I don't know which one to do. Because that was the one I wanted to do, like, really bad. And now these other 3, all of them look pretty good. The snake is probably the simplest model, I would say, but it presents its own challenges, obviously. The standard bearer would be the next most complex, but the arbalist also has a lot of detail.
I would wait on the standard bearer until you can do some more fun stuff with the flag, till you have more time to play with it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do him.
Maybe I'll do him next time. Oh, it has a symbol on it. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
It's pretty sick looking. But yeah. Let's see. The arbalist. Let's see. What details do you have? He's got a metal cuirass. He's got some skeletal bits. He has one of those... You remember, like, Retro Flash? How he has that, like, weird flat, wide-brimmed hat?
Yes.
Yeah, he has one of those, except, like, it goes... Like, it has eyes cut out on the top, and, like, he can, like, it's all the way down.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, he has, like, a skull cap kind of helmet like that. And then he has those, like, poofy shoulders. Like, Shakespearean almost. And then he's crouched. He has an arrow quiver on his butt attached to his waist with a bow.
I'm gonna be honest.
It does, and he's holding a crossbow.
Seems like it has a lot of different, what's it called? Like
Elements.
a lot of different stories built. Yeah, a lot of different stories and elements built into the piece.
Yeah, I'll probably do the cuirass with stone, dark stone.
Every now and then I get on mini painting Reddits and try to give people advice where I can and be supportive.
Thanks, Grimly.
Yeah, looks good, right?
I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't wait to share these later.
Hell yeah. Loving these deep rock minis.
Yeah. Oh man, I got another board game coming today that I had ordered like during COVID.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, it's an expansion to one of my favorite two-player games. It's called Volfurion, and it's
Okay.
based off of the Myth Sea book series, which I have not read, but it sounds cool. It's a two-player deck builder, right?
Yes.
It's a single deck of card deck builder with like the Biro kind of style, not
Mhm.
with like not Dominion style where they're all laid out. Which honestly, I feel like the Biro style is the newer and better way to do deck builders. It keeps it way fresher. And then, so the way this is different, right? Instead of like having health or whatever, you each have 3 cities that you're in charge of protecting, and each city has a health, and like they have to do that much damage all at once. Like you can't take it, and so if they do, they can smash that city. You flip it over, it's gone. But you can put buildings and guards on them. You put 1 and 1 on each. The buildings give you bonuses. The guards like give you defense. And the whole time, there's the Dragon Volfurion sitting on the sidelines, and there's certain ways you can make them attack the enemy's cities. And you can also slay Volfurion to take his lair as a new city. So it's pretty cool, and it's a really fun deck builder. And I got the Volfurion Guilds expansion. It has a lot of new content. I sprung for the play mats. They're really pretty. The box is pretty. Everything's pretty. So, pretty happy about it. It's one of my favorite two-player games.
Hell yeah.
My favorite two-player games are probably Valkyrian, Seven Wonders Duel, and Splendor Duel. Splendor Duel is fantastic. So, I got Valkyrian today. It was a nice surprise getting home to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Got home early and you had a game waiting.
Yeah. And I got to watch Twisted Metal, so yeah.
That's right.
And they finally dropped that pineapple Pepsi at Little Caesars, so I picked up a za and got me some pineapple Pepsi.
That sounds really gross.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, but you know I like drinking weird shit, so.
I do know that about you. You like gross stuff sometimes.
I don't like gross stuff. I have
Sometimes.
different taste.
Sometimes you like gross stuff.
Like what?
Milkus?
Milkus is not gross. It's an Asian treat. Not even gonna
Not even.
respond.
Nope, I'm not. I know they send it here because they know you'll drink it.
They drink it over there.
No, they don't.
I've seen them.
You've never been there.
Yeah, but I have the internet.
It's fake. The internet's fake.
all the people in Australia.
Al Gore invented the internet.
All the people in Australia. I was watching this guy go step by step and like debunk every stupid point flat earthers have, just like in the most calm, scientific way possible. It is really funny because like some of the stuff I never really realized. Pineapple Pepsi was good, and like it's a thing you can only get at Little Caesars. Because, you know, pineapple on pizza, they're doing pineapple Pepsi. You know, that's kind of the play. So. Hi, kitten. There's a kitty in here.
Hell yeah.
She's beautiful. She's a beautiful, sweet baby. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, so he was debunking it, and like one of the ones I had never really thought of, right? So he flattened out he had the flat Earth model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where like the southern hemisphere is all around the rim, right? And like the northern, you know what I mean? You've seen it.
Yes.
And so he pointed out that hey, like we see different constellations in the north than we do in the south, but if it was flat, we would all see the same thing when we look up. But we don't. And all the people in the southern hemisphere, when they're looking at the same constellation in this flat Earth model, are all looking in different directions. And And that doesn't make any sense because, like, you know, I don't know. It's just really, he pointed out stuff like that I never really considered, and it's just really funny. It's like, yeah, it's funny.
Good for him for taking the time to try to reach those people.
Yeah, I love watching them eviscerate those dinguses. Because they're 1,000% dinguses. Man, this music's something else. You just said you don't know where your decisions come from, and it's like, that's terrifying. You know, you ever think about that? About the higher self, like, theories? Stuff like that?
What do you mean?
So, like, you know how, like, there's you?
Yeah.
But then there's, like, the you that controls you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what if, like, they're different people? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I like that. I like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if there's a different player playing the same character.
Yeah.
Like, you know, your buddy came over and you're like, yeah, man, you want to play this game? Here, take over for my character for like 20 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I wonder. Be cool. Or if we're playing a bunch of characters like the You Are Everyone.
Yeah.
This is all your game.
That'd be cool.
That's the point of it all, is to learn what it's like for everyone from everyone's perception, and you can't learn that until you realize that everyone is you.
Yeah. The fuck, man? This paint's all gritty. I don't know why.
What color is it?
Dark stone.
Dark stone, it'd be like that.
I'm not a big fan of it. It's really watery, too. Maybe I'll switch. Switching to uniform gray. What's up, Pango? What are you saying there, bud? Stop associate. I just stop associating with the dude. Of course, he's in a position of authority. Yeah, I get that, Pango or Synth Weasel. I mean, you know, yeah, I've heard some people. I've heard many people in power at various jobs saying things that I'm not okay with. I've been fired a lot, Doug. I have trouble playing the politics game, you know, because I speak my mind usually.
One of the many things we have in common.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit around and get shit on. You're going to hear about it.
Yeah. Have I told you about Sound of Freedom?
I don't know. That's not ringing a bell just based on that.
The movie?
Hear more. I don't know still.
The QAnon movie?
Yeah, I think so. I think you did tell me about this.
Yeah.
That's the one that came out just recently, right?
Yeah, it's starring QAnon superstar, what's his name? Knievel?
Mel Gibson?
I think Mel Gibson's involved, but no, the guy that played Jesus in The Passion, Knievel.
I didn't realize that guy was a weirdo. I had no idea.
Yes. Apparently, so it seems like, I don't know if this part's true, but people say that he like developed a messiah complex during the filming of The Passion of Christ.
I can see that.
Which is really funny. But no, he's a QAnon guy. I've seen him in interviews talk about what's that stuff they talk about? Adrenal chroma?
JFK Jr.?
No, adrenal chroma. You know what that is?
Nope, not at all.
It's what they. So it's part of their, like, they have. It's a very elaborate. Q is very elaborate and stupid. One of the things they think is that like liberal elites are mass trafficking children to extract a chemical called adrenochroma from the adrenal glands of children, to like take it and like stay young or whatever. And it's like, and so that's one of the, like, if you ever hear someone use the word adrenochroma, like, that conversation's over. You're not talking to a person. You're talking to an idiot.
You're talking to a YouTube video.
Yeah, you're talking to a real life troll. And
They may not even know it.
they usually don't, man. They usually don't. But anyways, there's this guy at work that is like, oh yeah, my parents said it was a good movie. I can't wait to go see it. Apparently, it really tells it how it is on the border.
Oh, God.
And it doesn't, so it's funny.
So if it tells it like it is, then there's a bunch of people in cages and we are horrible monsters that haven't evolved past the fucking internment camps of the 1940s?
The United States government? Yeah,
is.
that's correct.
Yeah, that's how it fucking is. That's
The federal
Fucking
government
monster,
is currently, the Department of Justice, the DOJ, is suing the state of Texas
Arizona.
currently for...
Oh, yeah, for the razor wire that killed children.
Yes. Yes. If you didn't know, everyone watching, currently in this great state of Texas where I live, don't worry, I vote correctly, the governor, Greg Abbott, who's a huge piece of shit, they put these buoys in the water across the river, the Rio Grande, and it's covered in razor wire like a Bond villain, and so people are getting tangled, dying. And also the Border Patrol's been instructed to, like, if they catch people, to drive them back into the river. So if they make it past the razor wire, they get forced back into it.
Hell yeah.
And so it's a crime against humanity. It's a horrible thing.
Texas is run by monsters, and more people are moving there because they like that kind of government. So if you live there, get the fuck out before they put you in camps. Get the fuck out. You guys aren't paying attention. They're coming for y'all next. Get the fuck out.
I gotta stay, man. I gotta vote.
Give them that fucking state. Let them have it. You will be happier when you leave anyways. You'll be like, oh my god, all those fucking idiot rednecks can keep that fucking place.
I don't know, man. I love Texas, though. It's my home. I don't want to secede an inch from. I want to give an inch to these fuckers. If they put me in a camp, they put me in a camp.
Man, can't have them put you in a camp. How are we supposed to stream?
Hey, man. Tell my
You gonna
story.
stream from the camp? Okay.
Tell my story, Doug.
Hell yeah. It's gonna fucking make me come for you. I ain't trying to do that, bro. Get the fuck out of there. I ain't trying to come save you. Y'all motherfuckers get out while you can. Y'all not paying attention to what's going on? Giant storms, a ton of rednecks, they're getting rid of rights. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
It was a cool place to be, I guess, before we were alive.
Yeah. There was lots of opportunity back in the day. It's all gone.
It's a cool place if you want to carry a fucking sword around because there's no blade laws. It's a cool place if you want to buy an AR.
Yeah. Yep. This guy's helmet makes him look like an Uruk. It's funny. I will be fighting the guards with you. Thanks, Pango. Are you in Texas right now, Pango? I always forget.
Yeah, Pango's up near Fort Worth.
But from New Mexico. Great.
Correct. From New Mexico, and not Fort Worth, not Lubbock, Amarillo, up near Amarillo.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man, we'll fight the good fight, Doug. There are certain things, you know, there are just certain things that you can't give up.
Well, I guess the new Underground Railroad has to go somewhere, so Underground Railroad to Taos.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only way that there would ever be a snowball's chance in hell of these people taking over parts of the United States would be if they had Texas. So, you know, I don't want to give it to them just yet. Because Texas, you know, obviously, you know, obviously it's an oil power, but it's also a huge military power onto itself. So
I'm just gonna pretend to be a redneck when they show up.
yeah, you can be undercover, dude.
That'll be my plan. My plan's just to wait for them to show up and be like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm one of y'all. I used to be a police officer too. Hell yeah."
See, that's another one of the reasons why I kind of want to, you know, to be around, because I pass. As long as they don't see my ID, you can't tell that, you know, I'm a minority.
Me too.
Although, like, the most racist people I've ever met called it when they saw me. They could tell.
They know, right? They have a special power.
Bro, when you're so racist, you can just spot people's ethnicities like that. That shit's crazy, dude.
It's a superpower. Sort of. It's like a super villain's power.
Like, being worldly and recognizing people different ethnicities is one thing, but doing it because you want to hate the right thing, it's fucking, that's
Hey,
special,
boy,
dude.
you ain't from around here, is you? You don't look like no Mexican I ever seen before.
Yep. I remember this one time, like, I saw a high school friend. She was really cool. Like, we got along really well. Used to, like, smoke at her house, and we hung out. And, like, I kind of had a little thing for her, but, like, not really. Like, I liked other girls in the friend group, and then, like, you know, so I never pursued her. She liked someone else, so whatever, we were just friends. But, like, I saw her one day, like, way later after we'd stopped hanging out. And, like, she's like, oh, you should come, you know, hang out with us, blah, blah, blah. And, like, so I followed her to this house. Then we went inside, right? All white people, which, fine, whatever. It's Katy, Texas, it happens. You know, it's not, it's a red flag, but it's not, like, 3 red flags, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does happen a lot in Katy, Texas.
Yeah.
No fault of you know, yours.
It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's coincidental.
Lots of white folks around them parts.
But then they started talking, and like they were at a bar. They had been at a bar, and like one of them said something about, like, apparently, like, a black guy was trying to dance with one of the girls in the group, and he used the N-word to refer to this person. And I was like,
Right out the gate?
Yeah, right out the gate. Like, it was very soon after I arrived. Like, it was like they were trying to impress me.
Oh yeah. I know what kind of people you're talking about.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was very uncomfortable. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking get killed if they realize what my name is. And like, so I was like, hey Beth, I'm gonna go. And so I was like, hey, seeing you guys, bye. And I got the fuck out of there, dude. Oh man, I was so scared. Because you never know. You never know.
No, that's true. And especially once people have been drinking, man. People do stupid shit when they've been drinking.
Yeah.
And they think it's real fucking funny.
And, like, it's not like we're on neutral ground, you know? I was
right.
in one of their houses.
You were playing an away game.
Yeah, dude. I yeeted the fuck out of there, dude.
Peace. Thanks, but no thanks, you racisms.
Yeah. Doing some fine detail here, sir. What color do you make bowstrings?
White?
Hmm.
Whitish.
Interesting. Interessante, Doug. Yeah, I got this guy like based out a little bit here.
That's it. My radio show's over.
How do you think you did?
Sounded pretty good.
Sick, dude. Congratulations, man. It's a big deal.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a
you.
big deal,
Thank you.
man. I don't know, dude. It could be, it could be a big door to a lot of really cool stuff, man.
Yeah, it could take me to any market, right? Theoretically.
Yeah, man, you could start voice acting and shit. Well, I mean, I know you already kind of do, but, now that you're a radio personality, you might want to shop around more. Try to get a couple of gigs.
Hey, now you're talking.
Maybe you could do a local grocery store.
Bing, bang, bong. If only I knew a guy who did grocery stores.
If only.
I do the voice for Ace already, though, for our city.
Gary, what is the mini in the background of your shoot? The tentacle butthole monster over there.
That's a great question. This is a Glyphid brood nexus.
Okay. It looks like a collection of tentacles and sphincters.
It does, yeah, it does. That's a pretty good explanation. It's actually really cool. It's the brood nexus, but it's eating like a Glyphid grunt, which is awesome. It's like in position of eating a grunt, which they don't do in the game, but I wish they did.
It looks like the ultimate chicken wing combo animal from Squidbillies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Squidbillies, but I can imagine. I know the style.
They bred chicken to be an all-in-one like buffalo wing, so like it sweated buffalo sauce, and like it had like way too many wings, and it was this big blob, and it like pooped out ranch dressing, and like I think its legs are celery sticks, and every time you took a bite, you'd grow tumors.
That sounds like Squidbillies.
And so the cop guy, he was eating it. He's like, "Huh?" And he just started getting all these tumors. He's like, "I don't feel so good," and he just kept eating it. It was really funny.
Squidbillies is an acquired taste that I don't particularly like the flavor of.
Fuck.
It's okay.
I wonder what I press. I don't know if I pressed something, but the music stopped all of a sudden.
Bam! Hard stop on the music.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like I need to roll a sanity check just looking at it. Yeah. It produces its own gravy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
I produce my own gravy, yeah.
Sir.
I secrete an oil that's rich in omega-3s.
Is it the one that all the rich liberals are after?
Adrenochrome. Oh yeah, but that movie, dude. So the movie is about a QAnon guy, played by a QAnon guy, and produced by QAnon people, and it is being called a faith-based film. And so, the 3 red flags, and then so it's based on a true story, quote, heavy quotations, and like, so the story in question, like parts of the story I've heard debunked like outright, and it's really funny. Like one of them, I think one of the scenes, like at the border, Like he saves a Mexican kid from traffickers, and like the kid like runs into his arms and then like gives him a necklace.
Nice.
And like he claims that happened, but like the organization that he was a part of had only like saved one kid from Mexico or something like that, and when they had, he wasn't there.
Yeah, it's like he didn't work there. Yeah.
No, he worked there, but he wasn't physically there,
Oh, funny.
and so that never happened. And like blah blah blah. And he got kicked out of his own organization for being a psycho.
Yeah, that's good. Whenever the police kick you out for being too extreme, you know you fucked up.
They were not the police; it was a civilian organization. Like a non-profit or something. They took donations, and also they took a lot of money, and like people aren't sure where it went. So
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on with it, so it's really funny.
So he scammed a bunch of people, and he's still scamming a bunch of people.
Pretty much.
Surprise,
And then like all these like rich conservative people are like buying out the theaters to like make it look successful. And the movie's doing pretty well, but it's because all these empty theaters are showing the movie and like they're sold out. And it's pretty funny.
crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Whatever. I mean, you can spend your money on what you want, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
They're crazy. Those are crazy people, and they do crazy things.
And do funny things, really.
Some of it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Rocking, are you down to do some Dead Island tonight?
Maybe. I had a really long day.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, I might just want to like drink.
I don't give a fuck, Gary. No,
I just want to drink some drink and unwind.
yeah, man, you do you. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Oh, nice.
BRB.
Okay, bye. It's everyone's favorite time. You're alone with Casualty CDG, and that means I get to talk about whatever I want, and Jahan can't stop me. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, you guys want to talk about wrestling? You know I love WWE. Ooh, I'll talk about wrestling. You guys want to talk about the Twisted Metal show? I could talk about Twisted Metal show and wrestling because Samoa Joe plays Sweet Tooth. How you like that? How you like me now? When Jahan is away, you shall learn about wrestling, is what I say. Do you know The Rock's daughter is in NXT right now? She's in developmental wrestling. And I'm just going to tell you, she's not great. Just my opinion. It's kind of exciting to see The Rock's daughter, though, but she, like... You know, I'm not trying to make fun of her physical appearance. Let's just say that first. She's a fine-looking young lady, but she has an inability to, like, close her mouth. She just has, like, these big gums and big buck teeth sticking out all the time. And I don't know if it's her or her character, but I don't love it. No, I didn't want to talk about Squidbillies, but the other day I saw an episode of The Oblongs and was like, damn, that's a show that shouldn't have got canceled. That show's insane. Just do some little edge highlighting with some powder blue. That never hurt anybody. And that'll look good at the end. Visit Mattress Mary. August 19th and 20th, hot air balloons. Oh my goodness, I think I might go to that. That looks weird.
Y'all talking about wrestling?
Yeah, we were talking about all sorts of stuff while you were gone.
Nice.
You were gone, so I got to talk about whatever I wanted. So I made him learn a little bit about wrestling and how Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth.
You don't get to talk about whatever you want when I'm around? Damn.
No,
I'm a jerk.
Yeah, you're kind of a jerk, man.
I'm a jerk, man.
Yeah, you kind of cramp my creative style, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Whoo!
I mean, I probably will play games tonight, right? It is a Friday night.
That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying, brother.
Well, like you said earlier, Lee was hitting you up for Exo Primal.
Yeah, but I'd rather play Dead Island. Without Lee. I was surprised he reached out to me. He doesn't really.
I actually mentioned it the other day. I was like, how come you never hang out with Jahan? He was like, he didn't want to hang out with me. And I was like, he might.
Oh, he didn't say he didn't want to hang out with me.
No, he didn't think you didn't. He thought you didn't want to hang out with him because, you know, you guys have some different beliefs and he's got a kid. So
Yeah, different beliefs.
Not the most exciting hang.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I have trouble rocking it with conservatives, man.
I get it. It's because, like, secretly the whole time you're like, damn, you wish that everything I believe in was gone and dead and destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty hard to get past that.
Yeah, you vote for people that want to exterminate, like, members of my family.
Everything I believe in.
So.
All the members of my family and all of my beliefs you want to exterminate, so it's, like, kind of hard to hang out.
Yeah. I'm like one of the most racially impure people. Like, there are people that are like 90% like a thing. I think my highest percent's like 30 or something.
Yeah, man. I was actually really surprised that I had less than like 0.01% African American or black in my bloodline at all. I had literally none, and I was like really surprised by that. It kind of took me back, kind of surprised me.
I have a lot.
I was surprised by how much I'm just a fucking white guy, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get to pick, but you know,
I'm pretty
just
sure
a fucking white guy.
I wouldn't do it because, you know, obviously I'm white skinned and shit, but I'm pretty sure I qualify for the one drop rule to be considered African American.
Oh, nice.
Or black. Because, like, my great grandfather was black, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like part. Like, he was a black man. You know?
I want a cool app that like shows you how related you are to your friends.
They have it in Iceland or something, Finland, one of those places.
Oh, yeah, that's because they're all related.
It's because they're all related, and it's a dating
Yeah,
app to make sure that you're not screwing your cousin. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, it is fun.
That's a funny reason to have that.
Yes, sir. 'Tis why they have it. I gotta look up some images of this fucking thing. It's called a bone arbalist. Interesting.
Nice. All right. How is that spitballer looking? I am feeling good about it.
Looks pretty good. I can't really see it that well, but from the colors I can see, it looks pretty good.
Let me put it up on the camera.
Have a good one, Synth. Have a good night.
Bye, Synth Weasel. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you got some projects done or some art, or I hope you at least enjoyed the conversation somewhat. We'll see you next time.
No, it was great to have you around. Buddy.
Absolutely.
You're done with your second mini?
I think so. I'm trying to put it somewhere you can see it.
We could probably call it soon if you want to.
Yeah, man. I think I'm okay calling it. I did 2 tonight, and I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with how they came out. Did not do my exploder, but that's okay. He could wait till next week. Let me... Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, yes, I do. Let me try to take some pictures before this phone dies.
I'm just going to do pictures of the first one. The second one's not really done at all. But the first one I feel really good about. So, in case anyone's wondering, this is the light I have down there the whole time.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I think we have like the exact same one, huh?
I think so.
That's funny. It was really fun using all new brushes tonight.
Oh, yeah, I bet it was. Breaking them all in.
Yeah, I broke in 3 new brushes. But I have like 20. So.
My phone's at 3%. Let's try to send these pictures before it dies. Dr. Gonzo today at 9:10 p.m. Look at this. Yo, that is sick.
What?
You didn't see what he did? Dr. Gonzo up in the photo sharing, what he's been working on. He made a little lucky cat for his favorite waitress at the buffet he goes to.
Aw.
He's just gonna give it to her a gift, it sounds like. That's awesome. You're awesome, man. That's an awesome thing to do. I'm glad you're doing that.
I'm gonna go look at it now. Let's see. Dr. Gonza. Oh, shit.
Right?
Oh, that's really cool. Man, you just get better and better.
Hey, man, you too, though. I know you're complimenting him, but so do you. Your mini is looking fucking ace.
I appreciate it, Doug. Yeah, I mean, I do see and feel the growth, so it's a good feeling. There we go. I got a front and a back, and you got yours. Open it in browser. Alrighty, I got them all ready. Everybody at home, here we go. Here's our end of the night photo gallery.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Let's see. On the left, you see Gary's Spitballer, and then on the right is a Warden. Very good Warden. Very
Thank
good
you,
Spitballer.
sir.
I do like them. Here's some more angles from those. A little better lighting. Yeah, I like the bone and the like pink. It's really cool looking for the Warden. From the back. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yes, I do believe Gary is aware that Dr. Gonzo is Dr. Penguin, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Here's mine, which I'm pretty pleased with. He looks pretty fancy.
Latest fan art of Morgus. I love that. That's so funny.
We're so good. I mean, I feel like I'm fine. Gary's good. I'm getting better though. Morgus. Oh shit, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Oh shit.
Here, I'll show that on the thing real quick.
That made me laugh out loud. That's fucking funny.
That's funny, dude. There we go. Yeah. So in our last session, we joked about chopping up Morgus in the 3 bags or 5 bags or whatever.
Keon has not been able to make a couple sessions. He's moved recently, but we don't want his character to die or to be gone. So I was just like, hey, let's just put him in 3 bags and we'll all keep him. We'll just put him back together when we get there. And so that is, it's not canon by any means, but it is fan art canon.
It is very funny. Very, very funny. Put my paints back. Yeah. I guess that's it for tonight, everybody. Maybe next time, I think, because like I had some Prime Minis ready to go, I think next time I might try this Weremadillo out.
Weremadillo, hell yeah.
It's a lycanthic armadillo person. Looks pretty sick. It felt like a really good like Texas model, so that's what I bought that with these like paints and stuff. Mostly just because like I haven't bought a mini in person in a long time, so I just wanted to get one.
Yeah, I always like to get a monster or something when I go by a local game store, because you can get like a monster for like $5 and then get out of there and help support them or whatever.
It's pretty cheap, yeah. I went to 8th Dimension. It's not particularly close to me, but it's not that far, so.
It's Houston close.
It's Houston close, yeah, exactly. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Pango. Thanks for enjoying the show. We always appreciate it. Thanks for the fan art. But yeah, I've been Johanan at RockFact on Twitter, but also you can find me at Blue Sky and Threads and Instagram and all that stuff. All the stuff's in the link tree. I think you can find it through the Twitch or it's around. So yeah, thanks for watching.
I am Casualty CDG, and you can find me at Casualty CDG. Not a lot of people fight me for that name on social media, so it's usually me. And I paint minis. We stream tabletop role-playing games. We have a podcast, and I'm even on 101.9 Kate's House as the commercial-free Friday DJ. So there's all sorts of ways to get your fix of us, and you can find us on our YouTube. You can find us on the Twitch. Find us on the Facebook. We are fresh out the box, and we look forward to hanging out on the next one.
Have a good one, and stay fresh.